Annyeonghaseyo.
I'm Demarshlier.
I'm Aria.
And we're
Soju for Two.
Okay, so this is our final review of Little Mom Scandal. And this came out in 2008, and we were waiting for it to come up on Drama Fever because we weren't that interested in finding it anywhere else.
So this is like the season 2, but it's just the last 8 episodes of the drama. I would say I guess we can start with characters again. I'm not going to go through the list of names because there are a bunch of new characters in the second part of this show. But it's basically the story of 2 girls. They're in high school. The one girl gets pregnant and drops out of school, comes back to school. And then the other girl is really smart, comes from a wealthy family, and just like
uses men games
because she has daddy issues. Yeah. And it's really, I don't know, I think what's interesting about the show, and all the guys in the show, except for with the exception of one guy, are portrayed really badly. So this, I don't know, the show just has a really negative, sense of people, and I don't know.
We should start out by saying that this was a drama that we really never watched any other Korean dramas that were like this, right? And it did seem like it had, we were like, oh, this is kind of different, it's like more Western with the ideas. And then we realized we just didn't like it. Okay, so with the chemistry here, now in the second part, she changes schools, the main female lead, and she meets this kid who's also in her class and kind of picks on her, but it seems like they have a lot of chemistry,
he likes her,
right? And we were like, oh great, so this is gonna be the part we were waiting for when she actually meets someone who's awesome.
It's someone who's age appropriate and she can actually
bounce off of. He obviously cares about her.
We loved the older golfer guy, but he didn't work because she just wasn't attracted to him. So we're like, okay, here's the guy, and no, it didn't work out.
So and then she meets a guy who's married, has children, or he's somewhat separated
in the first
or
one,
something. Yeah, then we met him before, and he becomes a love interest in this one, and she kisses him.
Which made my skin kind of crawl.
Oh my gosh, he's her father's age. I mean, it was very creepy. Clearly, it seemed like he was kind of taking advantage of her. Yeah. So we didn't like that. Then the other guy, she said, the golfing, we had hope for him, but it was not going to work out in that one. And our puppy's playing with the doll, so if she barks, it's not because she's mad. So yeah, we weren't happy with that. I mean, the chemistry here, says love triangle. Okay, so if we go into love triangles here, I mean,
there was never a triangle. She always liked the older guy.
Yeah,
and that was
the only one she liked.
The only one she liked.
Now with the other girl, the other female, the one who has the baby, she ends up marrying the guy who she has a child with, and then another kid, she's still flirting with other guys while she's married. So we're not really sure why that's happening.
And what's great about what's interesting about their relationship, which isn't great, is they're actually probably has the most authentic relationship.
More
where they're getting into fights with each other, and they are being jealous, and they're fighting about having a baby, all those things, which makes sense. But I just think that for some reason the show just does not carry through.
It really fell down in the second season part, because after we watched the first part, we were like, we didn't like it that much, but we'll see what happens. And I don't think it succeeded for us
at all. So mistaken identity, misunderstandings. There's a lot of misunderstandings, but nothing's really compelling.
I think nothing really drives the plot. This is one of those stories where we're like, why are we still watching this?
Yeah, we were just watching it to give you guys a review.
Yeah,
really.
That's why we were watching
That's why we were watching it. Bad guy turned good. I mean, the boyfriend becomes less of a jerk.
No one really becomes good. I mean, the roommate who's staying with her, who's pretty much just using people. No one in this story is really that compelling or good. I don't know. It's really lackluster. I'm kind of offended if they think this is what Western TV is like, because there's no good characters.
Yeah, it's not good. Piggyback ride, don't remember any. Kisses.
Yeah, creepy old man kiss.
Yeah, make your skin crawl.
Not a problem with us if it was an older guy and an older woman, but if she's a 17-year-old girl still in high school and he's a married man, why are
that crosses every sort of boundary. It's not like Flower Boy Ramen Shop where he was 18 and she was 24. This is creepy. That could be your dad. This is awkward. Fashion.
No. It's 2008.
Yeah,
so it's
and there's uniforms.
Yeah, uniforms.
Music. No. Music.
Okay, so we're gonna rate this. I give this a 3. I wouldn't watch it again. I wouldn't tell you to watch it again. I only give it a 3 because I thought there was potential in for the other relationship that didn't happen. So
yeah, honestly, I think I give this a 2.5, 3. I think that the acting wasn't that great. The characters weren't developed at all. I think that the plot it was trying to be scandalous in the beginning, and then it was really just scandalous for scandal's sake.
Yeah, I think it probably just turned people off because it was it wasn't it was scandalous and then the characters grew from what happened. No, they just were all
a little bit like Miss Ripley, where she was kind of a prostitute in the beginning, and then you sort of realize what led her to that and how she redeemed herself. This is totally not like that. This girl's just like acting out, and it's not something you want to watch. So yeah, guys, I would not recommend this one.
No. Okay, thanks. Bye.